Hi guys, this is Dr. Roberts. Today's whisper is sometimes the first whisper isn't the forgotten milk. Welcome to Sepsis 101 Real Talk with Dr. Roberts. Let's talk about today's whisper, the grocery list. Have you ever watched someone make a grocery list? It's something we hardly think about. Milk, bread, eggs, coffee, a few things for dinner. It's part of our everyday life, right? But one day, something is different. Mom sits at the kitchen table. She picks up her pen. She stares at her paper. She writes. Then she stops. She can't remember what comes next. She laughs and says, "I'm just having a senior moment." How many of us have had that? The family laughs too. No one thinks much about it. The next day, she doesn't want breakfast. She sleeps longer than usual. She says she doesn't feel like going to the grocery store. And by evening, she seems confused. Now, imagine this wasn't just forgetfulness. Imagine she had an infection. Maybe a urinary tract infection. Maybe pneumonia. Maybe another serious infection that was beginning to affect her body. The grocery list wasn't the problem, it was the whisper. Not every forgotten word means sepsis. Not every memory lapse is a medical emergency. But when someone with an infection begins acting differently and becomes increasingly confused, usually weak, stops eating, develops a fever, chills, or getting worse instead of better, those changes deserve prompt medical attention. Sometimes the first clue isn't found in a hospital. Sometimes it's found on a piece of paper sitting on the kitchen table. The certainty trap tells us they're just getting older. They're probably tired. They'll be better tomorrow. But today, I want to challenge you to ask a different question. Has the story changed? Because families know the story. They know who never forgets the grocery list, who remembers everyone's favorite cereal, who never leaves out of the house without checking the refrigerator first. The ordinary moments matter. And when they change, I want you to pay attention. You don't have to know the diagnosis. You don't have to know every medical term. You simply need to have the courage to say, this isn't like them. And sometimes that one observation becomes an important part of getting someone the care they need. I want to thank you for spending these few minutes with me today. And if today's whisper touched your heart, please follow, share this message with your loved ones, and share it throughout your community. Because someone may recognize a change today, simply because you shared this conversation. See the signs, hear the whisper, and see the person. Please keep your eyes on sepsis open, because when time runs out in silence, someone has to hear the whisper. I am Dr. Susan Roberts. Until our next whisper, you guys have a beautiful evening, and notice the ordinary, because sometimes the smallest changes tell the biggest stories. And I'll see you on our next whisper. Please follow me on eyesofsepsis.com and like and share. You guys have a great evening. Peace.